Good morning. Come on in, invite others. Welcome, welcome, welcome. Good morning. It's Wednesday and it's December the 21st. We are 4 days away from Christmas and 9 days away from, actually 10 days away from the new year and 4 days away from Christmas. And this morning, the question is, what are you waiting for? What are you waiting for to make that move? What are you waiting for to make that change? What are you waiting for to make that shift from where you are to where you need to be? What are you waiting for to get yourself ready for that relationship that you truly deserve and to be the partner that you need to have? What are you waiting on? And what are you waiting for? It's another beautiful day that we've been granted. Another day that God is letting you know He's waiting on you to make that shift. Thanks so much for joining. He's waiting on you to make that shift because He's granted you another day. Sometimes we think that we have to wait on God to do things, but God is actually waiting for us to make that shift, to make that change in our own lives. Today is another day that He's given for you to make that shift. What are you waiting for? And what are you waiting on? Most of the time, we're fearful to make a change or to step into something or to step out of our comfort zone because we are afraid to fail. Or we're looking at what somebody else will say or think or how people will judge us if we fail. But the truth to the story is that there's nothing like failure except the illusions and the thoughts that we create out of fear. Failure can only lead you, what you call failure can only lead you to make a shift and try again. And when you try something again, what that does to you is teach you to master that thing to only become better at doing it. Let me say that one more time. When you fail at something, what that process teaches you is to master that thing by trying to do it over and over again until you know how to really become an expert at it. Muhammad says failure is hard. Failure is not hard. The only thing that makes failure hard, Muhammad, is that we think that when we fail, our ego fails us. But ego, again, is an illusion that we create out of fear. Failure isn't hard. What is hard is that we fail to accept, and that's the true meaning of failure. We fail to accept that we have to try something again. Especially when it comes to relationships. When a relationship fails, there are two things you have to learn. Either that partner was wrong for you, or either you still had some lessons to learn to develop yourself. Let me say that one more time. When a relationship fails, what happens is two things. Either that partner was wrong for you, or there were still lessons that you needed to learn about yourself so that you can grow and become a better you, not a bitter you. Failure is created in the mind of someone who does not want to make an attempt to shift, but thinks about what other people will say, but not what you need to do. No one can make you fail except you accept that you have failed. Let me say that one more time and somebody can tweet that. No one can make you fail except you accept that you failed at something. And that's you giving up on trying again. When you say to yourself, I have failed, it means that you are giving up on you and you are giving up the opportunity to try again. When you fail, you are saying to yourself, I am not good enough, when God has already created you as good enough and He's placing you in a path to begin to rise again. When you fail at something, it's an opportunity for you to see that there is room for growth. Something in you needed to grow. And so what happens is when you take that moment to say to yourself, what am I learning from this? What is this teaching me about me? You're able to connect to the truth. And you're able to rise above it and begin to make the shift. Yesterday, I shared a question from my book, Beyond the Pain. I said, when you stop yourself from leaving or moving beyond the pain, ask yourself the question, who is losing? Muhammad says, my relationship was failed and now I'm engaged and I'm so happy. But there's a scar that the previous failure left. How do I get rid of it? You have to heal before you get in another relationship so that you don't repeat the cycles. It's a process. Healing is a process. And when you avoid the healing process, you're setting yourself up again for repeated patterns. Because you may be rushing into something because you think you're ready, but you're not actually ready for it. Healing prepares you for a process that lies ahead of you. As a coach, what I do with my clients, and I'm sharing with you because some of you may need this, is to take them through the healing process so that they don't repeat cycles. What happens is most people jump into a relationship right away after one has failed, but don't take the time to heal. And so what happens in that moment is you're looking for someone to comfort you. And what you get at first is a comfort without trying to understand who your partner is. And what happens is that when you begin to get into that relationship without understanding your partner, you're setting yourself for expectations that may never be met. And gradually, you begin to have conflicts because you did not get to know and understand yourself at the beginning of the relationship. So failure happens again because your mind wasn't prepared and you hadn't healed in that situation to make a shift. What are you waiting for? And what are you waiting on? To get yourself to heal so that you can truly be ready for that relationship. To get yourself to heal from a friendship or a loss so that you can begin to build on a healthier you, a stronger you, a wiser you, not a bitter you. Mohammed, it's a process to heal. It's not a thing that I can share. It's not something I can share in 5-10 minutes. It's a process. You can inbox me and we can talk offline about the healing process. Or you can also get my book to start to lay a foundation for the healing process. But that's a very good question. Healing is a process. And when you fail at something, you have to become a master at it to become better. I failed myself several times. I failed myself from not healing when I was raped at the age of 17. I failed myself when I had expectations and I got into a marriage without healing and I had to go through a painful divorce after 15 years of marriage. But I did not let that hold me back. I looked at everything I had gone through and I began to learn the lessons. And in my process of healing, I wrote 4 books. 3 have been published that have won multiple awards. I've gone international to speak. I now coach others. I gained the training and became a certified coach, now helping other people. So what are you waiting for to get out of your situation? Sometimes we comfort ourselves with material things, but they don't take away the pain. They don't help you move forward. They only keep you in that place of being stuck. But what you have to do is to be determined that you are the only person you're waiting for, and you have to make that shift to become a better you. Like I said, we're 10 days to 2016. Some of us have waited from January 1st this year to make a shift, but we haven't shifted because we're waiting on God, but God is busy waiting on us to make that shift. God is waiting on us because he keeps on granting us a brand new day. Muhammad says healing is a process, but when will I finish the process? You will know when you're healed. No one can tell you when you're healed. You will know because you will come to the awareness of those things that you have done at the end of the healing process. Sometimes it takes a lifetime for people to heal. With my clients, I get clients who get it within 3 months. I get clients who have 6 months. I have lifetime clients that still go through it. Because it depends on how much you've shoved underneath the rug. And so the only person you're waiting for when you have to heal is you. The only person you're waiting for when you have to develop yourself is you. The only person you're waiting for when you're hoping for a relationship is you, to prepare yourself to be ready to receive that relationship by being the partner that you so truly deserve to have to be with. Because you will be a reflection of your partner, and your partner will be a reflection of you, and that's the only way you can both complement each other. What are you waiting for to get that job? What are you doing to equip yourself, to train yourself? What are you doing to improve yourself so that in 2017 you don't set expectations that are never met, but you set goals and take actions that you can actually see at the end when you accomplish those goals? What are you waiting for? 10 days to 2017. But you don't want to set the pace that you set that was never met in 2016 going forward to 2017. You want to make sure that you're preparing yourself and you're equipping yourself, you're developing yourself, you're finding yourself, and you're owning your truths, and you're learning from the lessons, and you're becoming better, wiser, and stronger, not bitter or resentful. We sometimes will blame other people, but the other people are not waiting on us to become better. We are waiting on ourselves to improve ourselves when we accept that what is gone and cannot be changed, but we can become better by learning, discovering ourselves, and equipping ourselves to become stronger. What are you waiting for? God is waiting on you to make that shift, to make your life better. He's granted you another day, another hour, because next moment is not even guaranteed. In this minute, in this present moment that you have, what are you going to do to make that change, to make that shift, without complaining, without blaming, without continuously staying in the same place, but making a shift? Even the clouds have to shift every day. The clouds don't stay in the same place, but they shift. Even babies in the womb make a shift and adjust to where they begin to grow and expand in their mother's womb. What are you waiting for? No one can make that shift except you decide to make that shift in this very moment. The only person you can wait for is you to become better. The only person you can wait for is you to accept that you need to grow. The only person that you can wait on for you to become the partner that you truly deserve is you. What are you waiting for? And when are you going to make that shift and stop procrastinating, because procrastination is a killer and a failure that shows up when we don't make that shift in our thought process and be so determined that we want to become better. No one can help you grow except you choose to grow. No one can help you heal except you see the need that you need to heal. No one can help you change your mindset except you're ready to change your mindset. What are you waiting for? It's another brand new day to begin to say to yourself, I'm tired of being in this place for so long. No one, no matter how many relationships you get into, no one can help you make that adjustment that you need to make to prepare yourself to be ready for it, for commitment. Stop setting expectations. Stop having assumptions. Stop looking to other people to take away anything that you need to take away yourself. But start now. This moment, all you are guaranteed. Mohammed, that's a great decision to change your mindset. Great place to start. All you are guaranteed is this moment. You are the CEO of your life. No matter who you invite in, who may break you, who may say stuff, who may hurt you, you choose to accept. We are what we accept and who we allow into our own lives. But when we decide to make a shift and to begin to change, we are saying, now I'm ready to grow and I'm ready to be who I'm made to be. Only then can you learn who you need in your life and what you need in your life. The only person you're waiting for is you. Now is the time to begin to make that shift. Now is the time to get the support. 10 days to go in 2016. In 10 days, we will be in 2017. What are some of those things you have said to yourself in 2016 on January 1st that has not changed? How many people have you blamed or become hurt with? Thanks so much, Mohammed. I appreciate that. How many people have come to teach you? I said in my book, Love, Sex, Lies, and Reality, people come in to teach, to break, to shape, to awaken us, to become aware of those things that we need to fix in our own lives. People come in every day to teach you. But what is it teaching you about you, and what are you waiting for to take those lessons and run with them to become a better you? No one can make you better but you. God has already given you all that you need when He created you and said you were good enough. The only person who can say to you, you're not good enough, is you. But when you say that to yourself, you're saying, I'm accepting that I'm a failure when God did not create you as one. You're saying to yourself, I choose to remain in this place of calling myself and labeling myself what God did not create me to be. What are you waiting for to make that shift, to begin to live for who God really created you to be and connect with your purpose and have the life that you truly deserve? What are you waiting for? I waited on myself for so long for other people to get me there. But 5 years ago, I decided I wasn't waiting on anyone again because God gave me the power. I recognized how powerful I was when He created me, when I healed, and I decided to step out. And it's taking me to places I never thought I would be internationally. And I'll be doing it again next year, going international again. What are you waiting for? You can look around and see other people make that shift, and you can become envious because something in you in that moment when you become angry at somebody's success is telling you you have the power to be successful. What are you waiting for to connect to that truth and help yourself get there? People will always have something to say, even when you fail and when you die. So why are you waiting on people that God did not create you as and allowing them to stop you from moving forward when God has actually deemed you to keep going up? What are you waiting for? Seeds get planted, but they don't wait on anyone for them to grow. They strive. Seeds strive to become plants. I have a quote that says that seeds strive to become plants. And they keep pushing and they grow. Some remain shrubs, but some grow as tall as trees because they decided they weren't going to let anything hold them down. Why are you allowing people who did not create you for your purpose and the life that you have to live hold you back? So again, I asked the question that I asked yesterday from my book, Beyond the Pain. Who is losing when you're busy waiting on other people? Who is missing out things when you're busy holding on to the pain? Who is losing at leaving when you decide to stay in that place of pain? No one loses but you. Because those that have hurt you will move on. And you will watch them. But who's waiting on you? And what are you waiting for? Today, I challenge you to step out. Get support when you need it. Don't hold yourself back from becoming better. Don't hold yourself back from living the life that God truly designed for you. Don't hold yourself back from growing and becoming better. You don't have to stay bitter or resentful. You can always get better, stronger, and wiser when you decide to make that shift to become a better you, not a bitter you. No one is waiting on you. You are only waiting on yourself, but you have to make that shift. It's another beautiful day. God has granted it. But you don't have to wait. You just have to make that shift and make that move to become a better you, a stronger you, a wiser you, the partner that you truly deserve so that you can truly find the love that you need for your own life. The success that you're meant to be, but no one's holding you back. But when you decide to step out, you can connect through that success. What are you waiting for? Don't keep waiting on you. Make that shift today and make that move while we still have 10 days to go in 2016. You can begin now. It's never too late to begin. It's never ever too late to begin. And you don't have to look at what people have to say or what they have to think because they did not give you the life that you have to live. God gave it to you. And He's giving you today, again, to show you that He's waiting on you. Not everybody had the privilege to wake up today. Some are going to their grave, but you still have the life and the opportunity to start over. It's never too late, and it's not over until it's over, and it can only be over when God says it's time to go home. But He's still giving you the chance to jump up, to make that shift, to make that change, to improve your life and live the life that He created for you. If this resonates with you and you want to learn more, you can feel free to connect with me via inbox or email me coaching@KemiSogunle.com. You can also get my books if you're not within my reach or you're not ready to make that shift. You can get my books, Love, Sex, Lies, and Reality, Being Single, and Beyond the Pain, to begin to lay that foundation for yourself They're all available on my website as well as Amazon, Kindle, iBooks, Nook, and Smashwords and CreateSpace. Never stop loving while living. When you stop loving, you stop living. And when you stop living, it means that you are dead. But while God is still giving you the chance to move, to shift, not to wait on yourself, but to leave and not exist, I pray you make that shift today and begin to live the life of abundance that He created for you. You'll have an amazing day, and I'll talk to you soon. Take care. God bless. Bye-bye.